Hey guys, it's Jen Lefforge. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here today. So today I am going to give you a much requested video and I am going to go over with you my travel binder, how I keep track of all of my amazing trips, where I keep everything, how I stay organized, and then I'm also going to give you a very surprise trip announcement about an upcoming trip that is coming up very soon. So I'm so glad that you're here. So first of all, if you're new, I'm Jen, welcome. Here I talk a lot about travel and Disney Vacation Club and running, and we have a lot of fun. I usually try to do 2 or 3 videos a week. I hope that you'll subscribe, that you'll hit that like button, and that you'll make sure and comment and get involved. But I have had a very exciting year. I'll put the link right here to the video where I talk about my gap year. This is my grown-up gap year. I am 48 years old. My kids are out of the house and I am really enjoying a very, I guess, well-deserved year of just traveling and enjoying my life. It is fully supported by my husband. He has been on some of the trips with me. He will be going on some trips with me, especially this one I'm gonna announce at the end of this video. And all of this traveling has been phenomenal, but it can be a challenge to stay organized when you're traveling this much, like, right? Boo-hoo, poor me. So when I realized that I had a lot to keep track of, especially because I had 2 European trips that were kind of back to back, there's a lot going on. I realized I really wanted one place where I could have everything. Now, I could easily do this all electronically, but there's something about having all of the reservation numbers in one place where I can actually put my hands on it. I know a lot of you can relate to this. We went all digital for a while, and then a lot of us went, you know what, I really like having pen in hand and be able to make notes. And there's just something psychologically for me about actually having things printed out. I try not to print out too much because I do want to save trees whenever I can, but I do make the exception, especially with some confirmation numbers and things like that. So I'll just dive right in so you can kind of see how I do this. A lot of these are trips that have already happened, so I don't think I have any credit card numbers or anything on here. I'll try to block that out if I do. But I just did this really fun little front sheet on Canva, no big deal. I'm not a big, you know, some of you are really into the binders with the stickers and all of that. It's not my thing, so I'm not really into that. But this is a lot for me to do this much. It's almost a craft, and I don't do crafts, so. Okay, so I decided it would be easier to show you guys flat on the desk like this. It's just a very basic 2-inch binder from any office supply store. I do like that it has this little sleeve here, so you can kind of personalize it. Again, I did this on Canva, very basic, very easy. Inside, I like that it has pockets. For example, I can keep things like my tax-free shopping form from London, any receipts that I might need that I might want to reference back to for tax purposes and that sort of thing. All of my travel plans are divided out with these really simple dividers. I believe I picked these up at Target. I'll put some links below so that you can make your own if you want with everything. I've got all of the trips: Paris, London, WDW, half marathon tab is right there, and then some other ones in the back that are spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you about that till the end of the video, but this just gives you an idea. I can show you all of these plans because this trip has already passed. This is from justagirlandherblog.com, and this is just a printable, and I like it because it's all on one page. Obviously, you could just do a Word document, you could make your own, but I liked having all of my information easily accessible on one piece of paper, so that when I was making my plans, I felt really confident that I had all the details in one place. These little sleeves are amazing because you don't have to worry about finding a 3-hole punch. You can just slip everything right in there. All of my flight information, all of my itinerary information from Expedia, hotel information, all printed out and ready to go. And obviously, because I was traveling out of the country, it was really, really helpful to have that information. And it just made me feel more confident, especially as a solo traveler. And then, of course, you know, we just move our way through. For London, I did basically the same layout. There's my one sheet for London, shows all of my flight information. So you guys get the idea. The thing I love about about these. Like if we move forward to the half marathon plans, let me see if I can cover that up. This, for the half marathon plans, it's really nice because your waiver you really want to have printed out and take with you. I do not want to forget this. So being able to have it here printed out where I know exactly where it is. So when I go to do all of my packing, super simple for me to pull this out. You can print these out at the expo, but there's usually a long line, so I really do like to have my own. So, and then I've got lots of room. Whoops, don't want to show you that yet. Spoiler! Like Star Wars half is here, and I literally just made another plan today that I need to add another tab for. So it's all just all in one place. I can easily pick this up and take it anywhere in the room where or anywhere in the house where I'm working. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to kind of want to use my laptop in all different rooms if I'm watching a movie or whatever. And if I needed to update some travel plans, I know that it's all here. It's all safe. When we get the trip that I'm going to announce at the end, we'll have some documents coming with it that will be super important, and those can all go in there as well. Especially if you're traveling alone, I think being organized becomes extra important. And it just helps me have some peace of mind when I have this many trips going on to have everything printed out. It's actually very simple. It's just a regular old binder with just a piece of paper on the front. But whenever I want to work on anything travel related, or if I want to, you know, kind of put things in my new planner for the next year, I can pull this out, and all of my confirmation numbers and everything are all in one place. And that's really, I don't know how I would do it otherwise. So now let us move on to our trip announcement, shall we? So, Scott got some vacation, and we hadn't really decided where we were going to go yet. And when we were opening gifts, there was a card Christmas morning on the tree for me. Now, here's what I need to tell you about my husband. He does not love cruises, and he likes Disney, but he does not love Disney, okay? Doesn't love cruises, likes Disney, doesn't love Disney. I got him on a Disney cruise back in 2011. It was the first year that the Disney Dream was sailing. We went as a family. We took my mom. We had such a great time, but he has not really wanted to do another cruise. And it wasn't, I mean, he definitely has good memories from that trip, but he's like, yeah, it's just not really my thing. It is my thing, and I have been dying to go on another cruise, and specifically on another Disney cruise. So we talked about doing a bunch of things for that week. It's our 29th wedding anniversary was the week that he was able to get off. We knew it was going to be a trip, just the two of us. Christmas morning, I opened my card and it said, I want you to have, well, it said a lot of really sweet things. He's such a good man. But then it said, I want you to have a wonderful 2019, and I want us to kick it off with a just you and me trip anywhere you want to go. I was like, anywhere? And he was like, anywhere. It's your call. This is your trip. You get to decide. So I was like, how about a Disney cruise? And he was like, that's fine. We can totally do a Disney cruise. So I think, again, and I've made this joke in another video, but like it wasn't even, like the bubble was still above his head with those words. And I'm like, I'm online going, oh my God, oh my God. So I was able to get us an amazing deal on those of you that are veteran cruisers will know this, I think it's VGT, where we have a very guaranteed veranda, but we don't know what the actual room will be. We just know we have a veranda room. We are sailing on, I kind of buried the lead there. Okay, we are sailing on the, we are sailing on the Disney Fantasy, and this is the tab for that trip. It says Scott and Jen's 29th anniversary Disney cruise, February 2019. It is a 4-night cruise. It is ironically the exact same itinerary that we did last time. So we'll be in Nassau one day, at Castaway Cay one day, and at sea one day. Y'all, I am over the top excited. Like, I am losing my mind. I am so excited. And the fact that this is kind of sacrificial for him, right? Because this is not his most favorite thing in the world to do, but I am his most favorite person. So he was like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what we're going to do. So it makes it really kind of fun and exciting. I've already texted him. I'm being subtle, y'all. I am the jazz hands in our relationship, okay? Scott is like the normal one, and I am like the crazy person. And that's why he loves me, and that's why he married me. So I'm always like, don't complain about that, because that's why you're with me. But I also want to honor the fact that he is a little more subtle than I am. I mean, I don't know how someone could be more subtle than me, but So I did order us matching hats that I'm sure show you guys. I'll do a cruise haul. They're I texted him, I'm like, they're very subtle. They just say DCL on them with the cruise line, and yours is navy and mine is white, but they do match. So I said in the text, mentally prepare yourself for that. I did get a magnet for the door. I'm not going crazy. I ordered it off Etsy. It's just a little black silhouette of Minnie and Mickey, and they are holding a little heart, and it's super cute. So didn't go crazy there. We do have, unfortunately, a lot of stuff was already booked because we leave for this cruise in I don't even know, 4 weeks? Yeah, 4 weeks we leave for this cruise. So we're just excited to be there. I will be excited to be there, and he will be excited because I will be excited. He knew when he put on the card, anywhere you want to go, that this is probably what was going to happen. So I'm not exactly dragging him kicking and screaming. He is going to have a good time. There are things he already has mentioned. He's like, I want to make sure we get that day pass because we both really enjoyed the aromatherapy and just being in the spa where they have those heated chairs, looks out over the ocean. We were on the Dream last time, which is the sister ship to the Fantasy, so we're kind of familiar with the layout and the amenities and things like that. He did ask if there was free ice cream or included ice cream. I'm like, yes, there is ice cream available. So I know we are gonna have a great time. I am so excited. So far for 2019, what we have coming up is the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, followed just 2 weeks later, which is crazy to me. I don't know how I got this life, but I'll live it as long as I can. Then we go on the Disney Fantasy for that trip. Then I don't have anything until April. Is that right? Yeah, right now I don't have anything until April. Might fit another trip in there. April I have the Star Wars half marathon, and then I have another trip tentatively. We have a California trip scheduled for July, and probably there will be at least a couple more trips in there. My gap year was scheduled to end in March. Looks like we're gonna extend that by a couple of months, but the trips will definitely slow down just because we have all these college tuitions to pay and I'm gonna run out of money. So we don't wanna have that. Scott and I are not people who are in debt, and so it's almost time for me to stop spending quite this much money on travel, but I will just keep taking you guys with me. I'm not gonna stop traveling altogether, but it may slow down just a little bit. So that's it. That's the travel binder. That's the big exciting trip announcement. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you have any questions about kind of how I organize this, please let me know. Again, I'll put the link below to the printable that I use just for that really basic travel plan. And if any of you are interested in doing this kind of thing, I love Canva. It's super intuitive and easy to use and a really fun way to pull in some clip art and some other things if you'd like to do that for a binder of your own. So how do you organize your documents when you travel? Are you an electronic person, or are you like me and you like to kind of have pen and paper? I would love to hear in the comments. Please subscribe, like, comment. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.